There we go, finally live on YouTube. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, hey there, E here, and we are back with Planescape Torment, and possibly the finale of it. Last time we finished up the city of Cursed, found the key to a Deva's prison, helped out a few political officials frame each other for attempted assassination. Later on, killed a demon that we were supposed to free, went to a prison to free a deva that was full of demons, freed the deva, found out a bit more than Nameless One's past, made contact with another demon later on. From him, I learned about the location of the Pillar of Skulls, which would reveal the location of the Nameless One's mortality. Returned to the city of Cursed, found out that the deva was lying and a bit on the evil side, or more like crazy, but had to go through a bit of trouble saving a whole bunch of people and finally confronting the deva. And yeah, now we're back here to make our way into the final area, the Fortress of Regrets, which apparently the portal is in the mortuary. And I don't believe we have a whole lot left to do. Well, we absolutely don't. So
I'm gone.
Maybe stop by Fell's place, pick up some tattoos for a little bit of a boost. Try to buy some healing items, but otherwise, yeah, we are pretty set to go.
All right.
Okay, the dodecahedron, intestines. Yeah, we'll keep some of these. The Ender's Legacy, we can drop that one. Codex of the Conceivable, keep that one. Fingerbone key, that was for the prison. Decanter of Endless Water, don't need that probably. Keep the eyeball just in case. Oh yeah, saw all this. So yeah, we're just gonna do some last minute shopping and then head on into the mortuary. No, not that one. Alright, going in and sell all the stuff that we have. Cannot sell the rings. Baptism Mace, Brimstone Hammer, Scalpel Stiletto. No, just got rid of those. That's a cursed item. Not selling much.
Done.
And then Ragpicker Square. What if Maribeth is still there?
I'm gone.
She was supposed to be Ravel, apparently. And considering Ravel may have died, she may be gone. Oh no, Maribeth is actually still here. As you enter, Maribeth looks up, her face ashen, she looks ill as you watch. Creases spread across the fold of her face like cracks, and her gray eyes flicker as if having trouble focusing you. Maribeth, are you alright? Aye, she smiles weakly, and her voice is scratchy, as if trying to force its way past the layers of dust when she speaks. It's like an echo. I have a little longer. Maribeth, did you know you're a Ravel? She takes a deep breath. Her words come slowly, her voice rattling in her throat. Mayhap, Macbeth has forgotten herself many times over. I have dreamed that I was someone else. Each word is heavier than the last, as if centuries of weight are pressing down on them. Her body seems to shift slightly, as if wanting to relax, let go. How could you not know who you are? Well, that's rich coming from you. How is it ye do not know yourself? Macbeth licks her lips. Many things, even bits of the self. It felt in memory cracks, shadows of things forgotten. These memory thing pieces may be bad, may be good. But why Macbeth? Why this guise when you could have been Rebel again? Here in the place, all I did was the mending of things and bodies and setting bones, delivering babes. In all these things, I was content, she sighs. As for being that other, that Rebel, she licks her lips again. I think you take for granted what comfort it would be oft times to misplace a memory or two. Well, Rebel had her own regrets. Wasn't sure if you'd be here, Macbeth, after what happened. Macbeth nods. Every moment is pain. I, my precious one, she winces as she takes a breath. Seeing you here, it is like an echo. Little time remains. The threads, these ravels, they are unraveling as we speak. Are in pain. She nods. Yes, yet it is the irony which hurts the most. She gives a sickly smile. An act of kindness thrice repaid. It is the way of the plains that my few acts of kindness should be the death of me. She laughs softly. Yet I have no regrets. Alright, I have questions, Macbeth. I need to know who did this to you. Can you... I mean, it's kind of your fault. The party did kind of kill her. Though the Transcendent One did show up to finish her off. But still though, Nameless One. Your party did play a part in it. She holds up her hands to silence you. Precious man, I would have you hear me this last time. Very well. Precious man, she said. All I wished to do was set the lady free of her cage. For ye, all I wish for ye was to live. And for me, daughter, she sighs. They're saying on the plains that a hag's kindness is cooler than her hate, and poison all it touches. Sorry, thanks, Chana, as it did if I could save you, Do we save her or old Macbeth? She smiles softly. She smiles slightly. I do not regret what has happened, my precious, her smile face, nor should you. Her eyes film over, and her gaze loses focus. I can stay here no longer. And farewell. And she's gone. One of the people who actually helped out the Nameless One is gone. Well, another one.
I'm gone.
And no loot. Yeah, let's pay a visit to those other aspects.
I'm gone.
And then we can stop by the over here to sell all the rings.
Done.
Oh no, she's gone too. And then the other one was in the mortuary. Presumably she's gone as well. Alright, Quint. All those rings, looted off those guards. No, forgot that axe. Yeah, we should see if we can get some better weapons for Nordum as well. Okay, selling for 27 over here.
I'm gone.
Let's see if the alchemist shop has some cheaper. yeah, I should probably let Kasai know that her mother is actually finally dead.
All right.
Some questions. No, we can't talk to her about Rebel anymore. Well, you've asked. Can we give you any tales? No. No more stories.
All right.
Eh, 27. Not exactly much cheaper. Okay, that's 27. That's 18. Let's just buy these. Oh, can only buy 3. Oh, why can't I buy more of those? Who had the heart charm? Mort did. Okay, Drishka, don't think she has anything that we would want.
All right.
Not that one. Want to see your merchandise. Divine sensor, eyes. +2 to damage, +2 to missile weapons. Not. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be better or worse than what he has. It's only 500. Oh, could have got some of these. No, those only sold to her. Yeah, no arrows though. +1 to damage, +1 to save, and lore skills. Okay.
Done.
Okay, so we got that one. Let's. Oh yeah, let's pay a visit to Coke's Metal. See if we can do anything with Ravel's hair. Oh yeah, we should also visit Ebb Creekness, see if he is still up and about.
I'm gone.
Oh. Although it probably will be only a weapon to kill Ravel. Let's say you did visit a called the Fortress of Regrets. It's a place of shadows, fortress not even this tower can reach.
Updated my journal.
Anything more? It's a memorial that has forgotten itself. It now decays in darkness, slowly dying among the skies of the negative material plane. And you don't know how to reach it. Well, we already know how to reach it. And then just basic information about Ravel. Okay, here we go. Punched daggers of Shar. I think what we got Anna, we picked up for our better. $46 crushing, 46 piercing. 4,500. 318. Yeah, mark this font. Overall, this does look better. Let's just pick up some arrows from Mort. Or not Mort, Nordum. Yeah, just hopefully these aren't limited use. More likely to hit. That character target, that's all it does. 2 to 5 piercing, 2 to 5 piercing, 1 and 1. Acid damage. And then crushing causes stunning. I don't know, by 5? Oh, okay. 10 per.
I'm gone.
Right, in that case, we'll stop by Fells, pick up any tattoos that might be useful, then come back here and spend all of our money on arrows. Still haven't found any new armor.
There's no way in hell that's getting taken away from me.
Yes, of course. Who can use tattoos? Okay, so it's Nameless One, Anna, and a Khan. Right, we still have our Blade with Immortal.
All right.
Presumably we can use that there and die for good. So that's going to be one way to end things.
Done.
Oh, hey, there's a... Nice work back there, friend. Okay, nothing more then. And then we can use it to counter Ignis if we want to get a fiery mage. But our party is full.
This is one of Fell's studios, is it not? I have long wanted to meet him.
Tenant of Shadows. Stealth skill bonus. Oh yeah, where there's some of these that popped up. +2 to armor class. Only about fighters. Can't get that for the con. Oh, Anna could also use it as well. Okay, we got that one. Enduring. More HP. Resistance, Charisma. Greater health. Yeah, more dexterity for Anna. Plus 1 damage for all attacks. Guess we could get that for her. Accuracy might have been good. Only these boy thieves could convert, but no. Yeah, Grace's tattoo, Anna's tattoo. Invokes the Black Barb Curse. Limited use though. Ravel's tattoo. Lose charisma but immunity to panic. Raise dead. Where do you have other ways to raise dead? Tattoo of Trist. Oh, right. The woman that was enslaved over here in the lower ward. I'll get the one that's just immunity to panic, just in case. Redeemer. Plus 2 to wisdom, plus 1 to charisma, plus 1 to luck. Nice combo. And then attach with the Magi, plus 3 to intelligence. Right, let's buy both of them. Oh, we can only buy one. More wisdom, more charisma, more luck. Or more spells. What's our wisdom at? Toldness is already at 24. Let's boost the wisdom then. We can get that one up to 24. I think stats are capped at 25 right here. So that was intelligence, that one's wisdom. Oh, we're gonna lose wisdom then. Never mind. Same wisdom. Go with those for now. Even more armor for you. Give that to Anna. In case she needs more HP, we can give that to her. Same thing with the armor class. And then we need resistances. We have these tattoos we can pop on. And then the tattoo is all we won't need.
I'm gone.
Alright. Could potentially buy more healing items, but I think we can just go ahead and go with what we have. Can we actually teleport here? No.
Done.
Right, so how are we supposed to get in? Can we enter the mortuary? Let's see. Pay respects to Daenerys. We were just invited in. It's getting suspiciously. You state your business. Can we just say we're here to visit Daenerys? Why do we have to tell some lies to him? Seem to have gotten turned around in these halls. Are there any guides around who can direct visitors? Desmond frowns. He seems skeptical. There are guides that can direct you in the antechamber. Do not wander the mortuary unescorted. Okay, thank you for your assistance. I will go speak to the guide. Well,
All right.
access was easy. Well, let's visit Daenerys, see if she knows. Oh, she is not here. Oh, there she is. Never mind. Why not? Why can we not save?
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned?
Not quite. Questions? No, we can't ask her about the Fortress of Regret. Who I am, less than cursed. No, it's just gonna be all the same old.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Okay, so that was the portal to the escape route that we took. Zombies, dustmen. I don't know, maybe we can ask Doll.
I'm gone.
Avian gone. Somewhere in the mortuary. I guess we just wander around. Hey there, Sarnak, how are you doing? Yeah, so kind of like the portal in Baitor, just wander around until we get a prompt. So, Doll, do you know anything about a portal? No, okay. Looks like everything is just from when we first talked to you. Yeah, just from the first time. Oh, nice that you got that away so quickly. A little tired, but otherwise I'm doing fine. Now where is that portal? Right, do hope it's not like a single pixel thing like it was in Baitor. That was annoying to find. Alright, I think more or less searched everything here.
All right.
Portal, where are you? Nope, not in the furnace. Oh, I hope the portal isn't something where we actually have to talk to someone to activate it. Or not activate it, but had to talk to someone to activate the necessary flag to get the prompt for it. Hopefully it's not something like that. Alright, let's try searching the first floor again. Didn't do that much of a search.
Done.
Yeah, all we have is just that one exit portal. I suppose we can always just try this portal again, see if they overlap.
Portal detected.
Nope, still into the tomb.
Done.
Right, we need to enter once again.
All right.
Either hold, always telling us to hold. Let's see, Dakan, are you sure you don't know anything about this? Okay, he said I'd give you the circle. Save your life. No, okay, this looks like it's all the same. Alright, so nothing new with that.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Nope, nothing new with you either. And then Anna, Grace, and Norman don't believe they should know.
Yes?
Yeah, no new options with you either. Nor you, looks like.
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned?
No, we're just trying to figure out how to get to the Fortress of Shadows. But I believe this is all the same thing from the start of the game. Yeah, we can't ask her about her father. Can't ask her about past travels together either.
This is what my eyes see, You shall meet enemies 3. You shall come to a prison. I know that you must die. While you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love.
Yes, yes, we already know this.
This life, you must find. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Are we missing any travelable spaces? Okay, that's the exit portal.
Portal detected.
Yeah, nothing new was opening up in the other locations. Suppose we could try to talk to Lothar again, see if he has anything to say. Are you lost? Yes. Rude. Shame we killed your really good guards. Yeah, so nothing over here.
Done.
Portal detected.
Ah, here it is. There's something about the arch in front of you, something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between these two black pillars, as if the arch itself bordered on some other colder space. For some unknown reason, you know this is a portal to the Fortress of Regrets. And all you can do is open it. Grit your teeth and peel the skin from your left forearm. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. Examine the skin. The scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Its scarred gray surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. It feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. You prick the tip of your index finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scrawl your regret, a series of images float across your mind. Regret my actions past. Events that led up to this point. Regret what happened to my companions. I regret past. You whisper the words to yourself, but the regret echoes through your mind. I regret. Let's see, become immortal, damage from previous incarnations have done. That's what caused. Feels like that would work with the second one. Lying to Dainara. Again, that would be part of the second one. So yeah. The damage from previous incarnations have done to themselves and to others. You scrawl the regret onto the scrap of flesh, but your rapid healing forces you to stop often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Several moments later, you have finished your blood glistening on the scrap of skin. Combination of flesh, your blood, and your regret. Watch the blood dry. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arch are glowing softly, motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Between the curtain, you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into darkness. Everyone ready? Nordum. Query. Received. Response. Nordum is ready and awaiting to profess further directives. Actually, it's processed. Never mind. Grace. Grace, I have come this far, and it would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. He smiles slightly. Even if you were to ask politely, I would not permit it. Right, makes sense for a sensei. It seems I have no choice then. Anna. Anna glares at Fall from Grace and turns to you. Fires in her eyes. If she goes, I'll go. So I will. I'll not turn sack on you here. I won't. Very well, Dakan. Of course Dakan's gonna go. Your path is mine. And Mort? Mort hesitates, glances at the portal, glances at you, glances at the portal again, then gives a rattling sigh. Look, I'm not going to say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you. Safe to assume that we've done this before. So what is it? Well, it's about where we're going, or actually where we've been. Where we've been? What are you talking about? Dakan is so subtle you almost miss it. Dakan's blade flickers, the edge dulling. As you glance at him, his hands drop to sides as if he's preparing for battle. This isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to this fortress for regrets before, though I didn't know it then. Oh wow, you just have a full-on mental break here. Oh, possibly. You didn't know? How's that possible? How are you asking people how they forget stuff when you keep forgetting your own stuff? Okay, more expect an explanation. No more lies or deceptions, not now. It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of basher to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for some place, but I didn't know why, where it was, or what it was, so I couldn't say anything to you because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there. And what exactly was that? Well, when we went to this fortress, and even before we land foot in this place, we're all split up, fighting for our lives. He shudders. So the first thing I want to tell you is, if you're determined to go through with this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through the portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everyone else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope. So why do you say that? Because whatever was waiting in the fortress for you, Chief, it already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, you're going to need someone there to pull you out of that fortress. Yeah. And also, we do know that we've already been here before, because the Pillar of Skulls mentioned that we had already gone to it to ask how to access the fortress once before, or at least once before. Same thing with Treyas. So then, Mort, you need to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. This fortress of regrets, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows. Everywhere shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared. So what happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault, those shadows crawling over me, trying to bring me down. Then suddenly we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. I'm guessing that this is where Daenerys was as well. Dakan. Know that I have walked your path many times, Dakan speaks slowly as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty gray as if Dakan's mind has drifted. A portion of your path is known to me. But I've walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. But who were they? How did they die? Khan, I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of body. You died the death of memory. Yeah, I think that was a party information we found on that one arm that was in the tomb. See, but who were these people? Do you keep up, Nameless One? Mort, the skull was me, Mort says quietly. The one was some chit named Daenerys. Never knew the archer. The Khan. He was the one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Mort, yeah. Mort roused off as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere. The Khan. There was darkness there, and every shadow was a Shaktalor. The Khan's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. Yeah, those were the ghosts. Well, not ghosts, but the shadows were the, I guess, souls or people that died in the Nameless One's place whenever he died. It's a weird thing going on with them. Mort, they spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls. Mort's voice drops. They knew. Alright, look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The Khan, the shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which has wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. The Khan, Mort, you and I survived. What happened to the archer and Daenerys? Well, we know she died. I guess he's asking how. The archer died the death of body. The woman died the death of spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she be saved. Her grave was dry of tears. No one knew to mourn her passing. Right, why did he not want her saved? Your will was known only to you. Okay, guess we can expect a memory in there then. Alright, look at you, I need to know all you can. Really, again. I can't tell you anymore, Chief, except we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place. I'm calling it shadows, and everywhere in the fortress, and it's somewhere in the fortress something more powerful than any of us. The Khan, nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, a little bit of a somewhat repeat, but anything else then? Anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help? Well, Mort pauses. Yeah, there's one thing you should know. The you I knew before you, the you that led us here, he wasn't like you at all. So what do you mean? All I'm saying is that despite all your asinine behavior, really asinine behavior, you got more spirit than he ever did. The other you, he was detached from everything. So I just want you to keep that in mind. That's not all you want to say, is it? No, Mort pauses. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher, the smartest basher I've ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died in the fortress, that means, well, you don't think he can do it, do you? Rude. No, Morchik said. It's not that, Chief. Because it's not always who's the smartest or who's the most powerful or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. Once you wanted to become immortal, but then, is that really what you wanted? Just be sure of what you want this time is all I'm saying. Alright, fair enough. Look, Mort, we haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me this place, right? I understand if you don't want to. No, he kinda does have to. He's our tank. Yeah, I know, Chief, and I can't lie to you. I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through this portal, it's not going to be just about you anymore. These are our lives you're playing with, and we don't get back up when we die. Then why are you? Grace, it's because of what Ravel said in the maze. Grace's voice is soft. So soft you almost missed it. Isn't it, Mort? Mort. What Ravel said in the maze. She said you draw people who suffer to you like a lodestone. Mort shakes his head. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up settling things, maybe we'll know a bit of peace too. Maybe. Maybe so then. Are you with me, Mort? Mort. Why not, Chief? Mort shakes his head. I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take the extra step over the cliff? He does a rattling sigh. Are you ready? Because if you're not... No, we're ready. Nothing more can do but prepare myself. And again, asking if they're with me. Why? As Mort glances at the shimmering blue curtain and gives another rattling sigh. Sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has to be better than the rattling or bone box in the mortuary, right? Oh, and I'll level up. Negative material plane. Right, good thing I kept all of the healing items on him. And I will be right back. Alright, let's continue.
All right.
So which way do we go? Big old mysterious door. Okay, is this another door on this side? Some extra paths. Oh, hey, Darnara. Before you is a closer form of Deonara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. She's standing at the edge of the black stone causeway, staring out into the emptiness of the plain. That's a bit odd. So yeah, Darnara, my love, you should not be here. You must leave at once. Darnara, what is this place? Is this the fortress? This is the Fortress of Regrets. It is the place that holds the moment of my death, prisoner. And I may not stray far from its halls. If you can find a way back to Sigil, you must. If you stay here, my love, you shall die. Don't think I have too much to worry about here. What about my immortality? Surely I'm still immortal even here. I mean, we kind of did come here for the mortality. What about immortality? Surely I'm still immortal even here. She shakes her head. No, my love. There's something about the fortress. The shell that surrounds it cuts it off from the rest of the plains. It is that shell that acts as a barrier to mortality. How could the shell act as an obstacle? That makes no sense. Well, we were told that each time the Nameless One dies, someone effectively takes his place, and then they die and become a shadow. So presumably, being in this place with no living creatures, aside from the party, yeah, his death is going to be permanent. Nobody to take his place. As I maintain my vigil here in the place, I have come to learn the nature of your mortality, my love. It is a thing which hungers for the lives of others. At the moment of your death, it claims another living thing in your place, allowing you to live. Yep, we were told as much by Ravel, the Pillar of Skulls, and I think by Trias as well. The soul that dies in your place is brought here, to the fortress as a shadow. I believe this shell prevents your immortality from finding another victim. So, when I die, another dies in my place, and if it can't find another living thing to die for me, then if you die in this place, it is the end, for there is nothing that lives here. So you must be careful, return back to Sigil, and leave this cursed place. But my allies are here, and that means they're inside the shell. What happens to them if I die? My love, if you have brought anything that lives with you to this place, then it is in terrible danger, both from the shadows and from you. Should you die here, your immortality will hunt for the closest living thing in the fortress, and that is the one that shall die in your place. You must leave here now. Well, too bad, can't go back. So can you tell me anything else that might be helpful? What awaits inside the fortress? There is no natural darkness within the fortress, only the shades of those who have died in your place. The energies of this plane feed them, and their hatred for you is beyond all reason. They will not permit you to leave. She throws a glance at the walls of the fortress. Do not enter, I beg you. But my allies are here. Cannot leave them. Do you have any idea where they might be? If you brought the others, they were cast from you when you arrived. It is the nature of this place to divide living things and then kill them. Yeah, we're told as such by Mort. The fortress is a thing of many miles. Find your friends here will be difficult.
Updated my journal.
Find them, no choice. Farewell, my love. If you intend to go on, you must know this. Past the entrance to the fortress is a great antechamber with countless shadows. Let's move swiftly and not let them gather about you, or you shall surely be slain. So, just run and run and run. One thing more, Darren pauses as if trying to catch a fleeting memory. Within the chamber are great clocks. Her voice becomes steadier, more certain. Clocks which you spoke of once as having been the key to you escaping that chamber. When you were trapped there once before. She looks at you. I know I cannot stay you from your course, my love. I shall watch for you and help you if I can. Okay, brought your ring, Darren. I found your legacy. Good thing we kept that. The ring still holds a part of me within it, my love. When you carry it, you carry my heart with you. She closes her eyes for a moment. You suddenly feel a warmth pass through you. Darren opens her eyes and then smiles. I knew you would return to me with it in your keeping. Carry it now with my blessing and keep it close to your heart. Through it, I will defend you. Ooh, did I get an upgrade? Or is it still the same? Not sure. Probably still the same. And forgot to level up. More spells. Let's get our wisdom up. Alright, 24 there. I thought it would have been higher. Oh right, we didn't buy the one that boosts our level 1 and level 2 spells. We bought the one that boosts wisdom. Guardian Mantle. Okay, be useful once we find a place to rest. And we missed a whole lot of XP apparently. Don't even have access to level 8 spells, let alone 9. I don't know what we've missed. Okay, looks like this area was just for it's talking to her.
Great power is here.
Oh, it's you. How'd you get free?
I have need of you. There are creatures that must die.
Alright, here I'm going to be dealing with Ignis.
I'm gone.
Well, we have our regeneration. Greater shadows. Yeah, as long as we can run away from them, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yeah, especially considering that we are a mage. Yeah, fighting them, not such a good idea. Where, oh where?
I'm hurt.
Do run faster. Why must you block that way? What about this way? Oh, narrow path. Oh. Almost got trapped.
This is it.
Be quick. Is that a door? No, it's not. Not a door either. Alright, let's go this way.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Try not to die. Maybe I should have bought more healing items. Something right here. Huge clock looks like it's partially melted into the black stone surrounding it. As you look at the clock face, it suddenly feels strange crawling sensation warming its way through the back of your skull. You've seen a clock like this before, but not this one. There's something important about it, but you don't know what.
Updated my journal.
Right, need to find others of these then. Okay, there was one right there. It looks like there's one right there. And there might be another one up there. Alright. Ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each one is a series of scratch marks that look like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear no marks, others bear a single slash beneath them, and one with an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever will somehow help you leave the place.
Updated my journal.
Pull the lever, work to an X. Gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise, disintegrates into mist, and spreads to your hand, which also begins to fade, and then your arm. Then you are overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading out around you. And that was...
Shadows.
The Githzerai. I remember him well. Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Oh. Bad choice? No. Okay. Don't think so. Instead, they'll just teleport us right here. Okay. Let's head up to this one then. Although, let's see if we can... If we interact with this one again? No. Right. Machine right here. Right, time for the panel marked with an X. Where are we going now?
I'm hurt. Don't let it end like this.
What?
Feels like I've been strained through someone's bowels. This
Were we
is it.
Oh, that's unfair. Yeah, I think we were... Yeah, the game wasn't frozen during that part. I think we got attacked to death.
Updated my journal.
Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully it doesn't bug out.
Ah, the Githzerai. I remember him well. Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Yeah, if it happens in the game, we might just have to sacrifice someone. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, but not this one. Oh, okay, I guess we're going... This looks like a portal arch. Alright.
Don't let it end like this. Worse than last time. I'm gone.
Yeah, for whatever reason, that one does not freeze things.
Done.
This one does.
Updated my journal.
Shadows.
Oh, you can't skip.
Ah, the Githzerai. I remember him well. Submit.
Alright, so we might actually have to try to fight them.
Bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
But yeah, that is a rather unfortunate bug. Alright, let's quickly leave this place just so we can get a save. Oh, okay. Apparently that was a portal then. Not a zone transition. Alright, another machine there. Okay, so no saving. Yeah, still being attacked.
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here. This is not a place meant for the living.
Ah, the Tanari.
Oh, actual dialogue choice with Grace. No, just not voice acting. So you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. Not fair, she doesn't get voice acting. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now if you will. My heart is neither black nor do I have fear for my life. My companions, my friends, are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life, the only price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is equivalent of death to him. I have traveled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he had forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is a nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill him from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more, Denari. Perhaps you doubt my powers here, in this place. The demonstration may silence your doubt.
You have done enough harm. Prepare yourself.
You are... I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Well, she gave it a good try. Oh yeah, and then this time, nobody actually died. Okay, so the problem is actually that one portal. Yeah, we do have plenty of black spheres. We could try tossing them into them, but it's negative damage, so may not do much against them. No, it doesn't say it's damage type. We could try Cloud Kill. Although I doubt Cloud Kill would work. Probably should go on Desert Hell instead. Let's try this one. Oh, nice. We're gonna get a save here. This one should be Anna's? Yeah.
So cold here.
Ah, the fiendling girl.
Where's the one who brought you here? In a place where you'll never find him. If you think to be taking him, you'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passions, strength, and precious little reason. If it gives me the strength to gut you, I don't want to care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. Enough of you chattering. If it is a fight you want, then could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me and then go on, do it. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across many lifetimes. I know his heart, and I know there have been countless others who have felt passion for him. Of them all, you are certainly the least. You are a thing, bastardized by your parents and the planes. Shut your bone box, you hear me. Shut. Answer me this, and you will know silence, child. Does the one you follow matter to you?
He matters more to me than my life.
Then die.
No damage, Anna. She died a little too quickly. Okay, this one is a melted clock. Yeah, I think the last one then is this one then. Oh. Great, got stuck. There you go. Yeah, I don't believe there's one over here. Okay, so we got that one. Random trap. Okay, you can still use those while slept. Do hurry up and wake up. Nope, has to be used from the menu. So much damage. You keep on running. Are you under another status effect? Spell behavior affected by the negative material plane.
I'm hurt.
Silly mage, you're not supposed to be fighting in melee combat.
Don't let it end like this. All right.
Well, lost a companion. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that though. Yeah, you just went off and tucked on your own.
On.
Even more of them over here. There we go. All of them are stunned. Now where is that portal? So I wonder who we lost permanently. Gives way easy way to touch this is into mist. But unlike the others, nothing happens.
Updated my journal.
Okay, looks like we lost Nordum. After all that trouble, we went through that one maze to find him. In the distance you hear a roaring sound as if something just opened, and a howling wind is rushing through the vaults. As you try and figure out where the sound is coming from, suddenly realize you are disintegrating and becoming part of the wind.
I'm hurt. Don't let it end like this.
The heck?
Worse than last time. All right.
So did we just die again then?
I'm gone.
Okay, that actually opened up something then. Might reload it then. Yeah, because we shouldn't... Yeah, really should not be dying here. Yeah, whatever they did to that, that's all messed up. That's
Gone.
bad.
Done.
So cold here.
So I wonder if it's because of it's Nordham or if it's just that one location. And then would have just been any other companion that was linked to that one.
Fiendling girl.
Yep, does not matter.
He matters more to me than my life.
What does the internet say about that spot?
I'm hurt.
Distracted. Oh, okay, apparently it is a known bug. Fun. Alright, so that is something we're just gonna have to try to kill. Some sort of fix for it, but it involves some patching, which I don't feel like tracking down the thing for it yet. Okay, just avoid that one spot. So I don't go... what? So I don't lose control.
I'm hurt.
It froze. One more. I'm going to be using up all of our magic. Cloud kill. Oh, that doesn't last all that long. Excellent. You're still there, though. Although it looks like far enough for you not to trigger.
Updated my journal.
Are we gonna die again?
Processing.
No.
Name, negative material. Location, Fortress of Regrets.
The rogue construct.
Sense of closure imminent.
You have overstepped yourself. Submit.
You wish harm upon one who has aided Nordum at cost to his selves. Nordum will attempt to stop you. Prospect of success, slight.
The body is a shell. Intense pressure may fracture it. Shall I continue?
You intend to harm him, Nordum will stop you. Damage.
Oh, okay. Looks like Nordum did better. Oh, and then this thing again. Right, run away before you get broken again.
I'm gone.
There we go. Oh, I wonder if that's what happened last time. The Nameless One got deselected and I just did not notice that. Yeah, that might have been what happened last time when we lost control. And portal. There you are. Hey there, Ignis.
I'm gone.
Up and there you are, all hostile.
Skies shall be flames, and all life shall be as torches.
Let's see, since you're made of fire. There it is, resist to fire. Okay, probably not going to heal too quickly. Okay, not an actual tattoo. Okay, a few healing items and some charms. More resistance to fire. This one cures poison. Boosting armor. And that's blood charm. Heals 3 points, increases regeneration. Okay, keep that one then.
This is it.
Yep, you are just attacking right away. Now, what was that one? Made the save. Alright, for all that fire resistance. Never mind. That just chases. Resistance is still doing good. Oh yeah, we have the global vulnerability. Though I think your spells might be high level enough. Did not get instant death. Oh, get back to your globe.
Spell got disrupted.
Fire shouldn't do anything, the ice one should, hopefully. Only 8. Oh. Broke the globe. Anything else we can use? This is also Black Sphere. Oh, good, you got stunned. And there we go. Nice. Can we actually rest? Too dangerous to rest, okay. Huge crystal radiates a pulsing spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle. What, Ignis? Yeah, yeah, same here, though I suppose it's thanks to all the resistances we piled on. We had the 50% resistance from one of the items and like another 20 from another. Oh yeah, definitely the prepping. But yeah, we had a whole bunch of resistances piled on, so thanks to that, we did not get too much damage, except for that one spell towards the middle that nearly killed us. See, the rhythm of its pulsing reminds you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edge of the room. It's like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow of the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Leave it alone for now. Yeah, we had one item there, and then, yeah, 33% from the tattoos. So it was like about 88% resistance plus whatever we had naturally. Oh, there it is. 138% resistance. Although, 138 to regular fire, 88% to magical fire. So good resistances. Luckily, the person who was made of fire used fire spells. Anything else going on? Random sounding stone? Okay, so some information from the statues and then interacting with that thing. Statue of you is holding his hand over his heart and his mouth open as if making a speech. Statue of you, arms crossed, and his glare straight ahead. Ruined mask, he can't be certain, but it is probably of you. Staring at the center of the room with a disdainful expression. One hand clutching his right shoulder as if wounded. Interesting. Nothing else here. So what about this thing? Dark stone is covered in dust as if it has been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues that was chipped away. A tracery of strange ruins and markings cover the stone surface. It feels strangely familiar somehow. As you touch the stone, a mouth appears on the side and begins speaking in your voice. It echoes as if speaking with a great chamber. Dekan Mort Zachariah Deanara, it is I. I've placed a minor messaging enchantment on the stone. Listen to it fully, then do as I say. The voice takes a breath. It sounds irritated. I don't know how we got separated. I think the portal that brought us here divided us. It's only a minor setback. When you find the stone, stay with it until I can rejoin you. Based on my divinations, this fortress is the size of several cities. The less you move around, the easier it is for me to find you. Not so smart now, were you? The voice takes another breath, then becomes more detached, as if surveying something and speaking about it. I fought my way through the first of the walls. This place is filled with shadows. Way too many to keep to fighting. If you encounter any, run before they swarm you. They're much tougher than the other shadows we encountered before. I think the energies of the plane feed them somehow, make them stronger. The voice takes another breath. There were a series of great war relics within the vault that shifted me from place to place. I managed to lure the shadows to each machine and then shift while they were swarmed where I had been. Yeah, we tried that too, except for one of them did not work out quite the way we wanted it. Annoying developer bugs. It bought me some time enough to escape. Once I had tripped 4 relics, it opened a portal out. The voice pauses as something just occurred to the speaker. It strikes me now that the vault I came from might be some strange sort of gatehouse. The relics seem to seal it off from both the inside and the outside of the fortress. Whatever built this place likes keeping the shadows under guard so they can't run loose. The shadows don't have any substance, so they wouldn't be able to use machines to escape the vault. I have to think about that some more. No matter. I'm in a room with a great crystal in it, and I'm going to examine it more closely before moving on. The voice pauses as if the speaker is looking around. There are 5 statues in the room, and they look like me. And they look old, too. Like they've been here for some time. As for the crystal, it doesn't seem like it belongs in the fortress, and its size and shape remind me of something I read in the annals. Some sort of dimensional prison that segments the soul. I don't think it's a coincidence the portal from the main vault teleported me here. I think the crystal's a trap, so don't touch it until we're together again. I mean it, Mort. Why are you singling out Mort like that? Plus, he doesn't even have hands. I'm going to try and find you all now. If you find this reader stone, do not move from the spot, or I may never find you. I have left some supplies for you in the base of one of the statues. Don't waste them. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find our enemy and get out, and we may need those supplies later. I'll see you all soon. It's a little bit about the past, their little past adventure into here. And we already got everything out of there, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so, magic crystal, what have you got? Touch crystal. There's a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal. Then a slow chill passes through your body and you discover that your muscles have locked. Your hand frozen to the crystal surface. There is a moment of silence, then sharp pain splinters through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has been turned to ice, then shatters. Oh, hey, death. Not quite. Good incarnation. He has awakened. Practical incarnation. Finally. Thought I would die waiting for him to rise. Paranoid incarnation. Perhaps you will still die. Never forget. I watch you thieves, you killers. Killers all three of you. You are crazy. Practical incarnation. I don't care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, Good incarnation. The two of you will be silent. Let's make sure he is alright and save the arguments for later. But who are you all? Practical incarnation. Why the hell he's lost his memories, damnation. He's useless to us now. Good incarnation. Calm yourself, he's only disoriented, as were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. Practical incarnation, jumping the gun there. Paranoid incarnation. You are all thieves, wearing my body, and you will give it back. Practical. I am at the limits of my patience with your howling. Be silent or... Good. This arguing avails us nothing. Give him his space, leave him be. Practical. Time is no longer in our favor. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to waken. I will speak to him now. So bossy. Practical. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So, it has come to this. Who are you? Practical. I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. Alright, separate incarnations. How is that possible? Why exactly are you questioning this? Practical. The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there's anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions, your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet, and anger flickers across his features. Time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach the fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You say that you were the first, but considering those statues, that may not actually be the case. Unless you were actually the first to place those statues there for some reason. That would be quite vain, though. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look, then studies you. Of course, that's the only reason we're speaking now. I'll need you to be the shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? Right, you tend to possess me.
My journal.
Practical. Yes, he glances around at the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. So what exactly are you talking about? You must surrender your will to me. Your knowledge and skills, whatever little you've managed to accumulate in your life, may prove useful. He sizes you up again. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Yeah, not quite happening. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. Man frowns. I was taken unawares, and I did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon arrival. What happened after that is confusing. But you still lost. Okay, for one of my incarnations, right, questions. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. So you're the one who saved Dakan as Shrek lore and the one who led Daenerys to her death. The man's eyes narrows. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. So why did you give Dakan the Unbroken Circle of Zerthamon? The Unbroken Circle, that collection of lies. Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. Wow. Dakan put so much faith in that thing, and it only took him about a week's worth of time to create. Dakan made it, but you told him. Perhaps it carries some truth, I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. So why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you don't know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought, then his face sneers in disgust. Though obviously the gift became separated when we arrived at the fortress and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns, unfortunate. Yeah, we did kind of get that impression when we had our echo of the past about that situation. Very focused on the blade. Ooh, that's a lot. Alright, so why'd you leave Daenerys to die? Daenerys, that girl had little sense of the planes in her, and that was what I needed her for. You see, the dustmen have it right. Sometimes when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go, and neither did Daenerys as I hoped she would. That woman, that ghost, the hunched man's eyes well up in fury, and spittle flies from his mouth. She tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her. Oh, paranoid incarnation. Practical. The incarnation barely even glances at the Howling One and barely sneers. Practical, you blaming me for anything is laughable. He turns back to you. It wasn't out of malice, though. She did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived in the fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, then get out. Good. The third incarnation speaks softly, but he sounds pained. Why did you do such a terrible thing? Practical. I needed someone to be my eyes here on the negative material plane, to serve as a scout and try and find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so Daenerys had to be sacrificed so that she could become something other than she was. A tricky business, but it worked. She helped you, didn't she? Wow. So cruel. What an asshole. Let's see, you didn't have to kill her. He looks at you silently for a moment, then his sneer returns. And that's why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak and you do not see that some things are necessary. Again, he talks about us being defeated, but he was the one who already had his chance and was defeated himself. It wasn't necessary, it was convenient. You should have looked for the solutions. Or either coming weak, you orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating this invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway, and some poor girl was murdered because of it. Maybe if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't have been a problem. Exactly. You dare lecture me? Of course. Women have always walked our path with us, whether Daenerys or Ravel or any other woman, and they have suffered, and it was always their choice. Daenerys would have died for me if I'd asked her. There was no crime. Wow. Won't discuss this any longer. There are other things I would know. Do you see something to fight whatever it lurks? Of course he does. I will not merge with you. You will merge with me. We're responsible for the tattoos. Oh yeah, we're the one who asked for her to get that bronze sphere. What's the deal with that? Practical. Bird. The incarnation thinks from one. Oh yes, the trash king with all the tough bloods that thought I was easy prey. He smells slightly as if recalling a pleasant memory. After only little blood, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary, and of course, I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath Sigil for me. Right, for the bronze sphere. Yes, I told Pharaoh it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a sniveling little dodger he was. The incarnation smiled at you. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him that there was an item beneath Sigil that would save him. Save him from his fate, if he could only find it. And of course, that was a lie. But it wouldn't save him, it was just something you wanted him to find. Oh, of course, it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. He looks at you irritated. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to ask to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. So patient too. No such thing as too long for an immortal. He smiles again. And why should I do it? When I could have someone else hunted. And why should I do it when I could have someone else hunted for me? And lazy too. Oh yeah, very true. I'm sure one of Pharaoh's men found it from. Why was this so important? It was a dead sensory stone. The incarnation is staring through you. As if seeing further or far away. Seeing something far away. Do you know what it contained? He smiled ruefully. It was the last experience of the first of us. When we were one man and not a string of incarnations. Oh. His voice drops. If there had been some way of unlocking it, I would have been able to see inside his mind. And see why this all happened. Yes, the incarnation's face has become somber. It is the answer I've always sought. Why this happened, why we became immortal, he sighs. And I fear we shall never know. Good incarnation. The third incarnation interrupts. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing. Perhaps there never was. Practical. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe. The first incarnation sneers. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. He looks at the third incarnation with contempt. If we had left life in your hands, we wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess. And in that truth lies power. He turns to you. You will realize that when we merge. Yeah, we do have this sphere with us. Practical. You have it? The incarnation's eyes flare. Then your life had some use after all. You watch his eyes flicker as if thinking, calculating. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. Alright, and we have a few more questions. At least one more thing. Right, the tattoos. The directions, he nods irritated. Of course, I was responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance. So I had the directions stitched on my back. Such things like journals, he snarls as if angry at himself, tend to be lost so easily. Yeah, why'd you put the warning of Mort on the back? Is Mort still alive? The incarnation stares for a moment in disbelief. Then he starts laughing. Huh, that piking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him. Claiming he had information when he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him off the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance once he was off. The incarnation scoffs. I humored him since he had told me everything I needed from him. What do you mean feigned ignorance? Oh yes, the man smiles. What's a liar? Always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than the skulls to give me a laugh, though. So what was his game? What more did he have to lie about? The Incarnation smirks. It is of no matter. Let the skull have his secrets. They are worthless to us. Yeah, definitely not as smart as you think you are. And yeah, I believe that is it for everything we'd want to know. Oh yeah, the tomb. You built that tomb in a Sigil, didn't you? The one with the traps. I'd almost forgotten. Yes, that was a waste, that was. The Carnation simulator. Obviously that didn't work, and it cost a lot of blood and coins too. Paranoid. Worthless. The second Incarnation breaks into uneven laughter. But it's more gleeful than mad. It was easy to reach that child's trap. I found it and I changed it to make it harder. Changed the writings. Practical. The first Incarnation frowns at the second. It looks like he's barely restraining himself from attacking the other. Yet another thing that he will answer for. He turns back to you. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to our killer, rather than wait for him to show any longer. Yeah, so many answers. And I guess, who are the others? Other Incarnations and reflections of ourselves. I will have them merge with me after I deal with you. He glances at the hunched Incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. Or kill them if they refuse. No matter, they are not necessary. So you say. Okay, we know why Darren had to die. About the con in the circle. Why he was saved. About Mort. Yeah, of course he still has to fight. That's why he's gonna merge. Tattoos. And sphere. Alright, I will not merge with you. You will merge with me. The man looks at you, then smiles incredulously. I surrender to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. Yeah, doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? The man seems more amused than anything else. You're no match for me. There's little point in resisting. Right, try me. So be it. His eyes become gray like mist, and he gives a slight smile as if in anticipation. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. His eyes are like stones, and they start to drag you down. Lock gazes with him. Try and force him to merge with you. Practical, as you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise, and his eyes widen. He is not absorbing you. Your will is stronger, and is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He is too weak, and your will blocks his retreat, while drawing him deeper into your subconscious. This is the last time we shall ever speak. Return to death where you belong. Practical. He looks incredulous for a moment. Then he disintegrates and you feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once, and you find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences of that. Ooh, nice. Intelligence +1, wisdom +1. Yeah, I think at that point we should be at 25 for both now, with our bonuses. And as quickly as it occurred, the rush subsides, and you steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, only one piece of knowledge is important. That the Incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied to trick you into surrendering. Yourself in your full glory. Advancing attribute score up to 25, achievement unlocked. Man, not enough to level up. Yeah, and I believe this is actually the cap for the game. Oh yeah, can we do anything with the sphere now that we know about it? No, not yet. Good incarnation, paranoid. Let's deal with the paranoid first. The man before you resembles you, but his back is hunched as if he is perpetually afraid of being struck. He is watching you warily and he hisses at you to approach, his hands clenching as if wanting to strangle you. His arms are horribly gnarled and scarred, as if they had been dunked into a stream of acid, and his left arm looks like it is holding on by a thread, barely. Who are you? Paranoid. Know that you will not last long in this place, thief. His spittle flies from the man's mouth, and his face twists in a maddening grin. Mazes and regrets and death, and all that are here. What do you mean? You are a thief. The incarnation's hands twist as if wrapped around your neck. I will feel the bones of your neck snap beneath my fingers. Take my body back. You wear my body like a cloak, and you shame me. I am no thief. I stole nothing from you. You stole everything. I awoke on the streets of this ring city, and all who saw me knew me. He takes a rasping breath, and all that you had done, all that you had harmed, they were waiting for me, blaming me, hurting me, until I couldn't take the voices anymore. His fingers grasped at the air, and I had to make them silent. You're the one that left the trap in the Sensory Stone for me, weren't you? And the dodecahedron journal with the traps. So many traps. He fixes you with a wary eye. It seems just looking at you is making him uncomfortable. Yeah, the one in the Sensory Stone was also uncomfortable being looked at. See, direct him to merge. Probably won't work. So you're the one who set fire to the legacies. I burned the false papers, yes. More lies. Lies about false lives. Simple. Sensory Stone trap. Yes. Simple trap. Trap for someone who can't die. Mind trap. Well, it was simple to escape, actually. Smile freezes on their incarnation. You lie. No, it was actually pathetically easy. That is actually true. I was able to escape with no effort. Lying thief. His eyes blaze like fires, and you watch as he clutches his left arm, then pulls the stitching at the shoulders, tearing off, unraveling. What?
Don't let it end like this.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Beaten to death by his arm.
This is it.
Okay, I have to be careful. Try not to push him too much. Don't antagonize him. Let's see. We do this one. Sensory Stone trap. Okay, don't push him further on that. You're the incarnation, the Lady Maze, aren't you? I found your journal, the Lady's Maze. Simple escaping, simple trap. Broke her maze with ease, I did. I could have made it tighter, deadlier. He smiles. She knew nothing of what it takes to trap me. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Though, there are always supposed to be ways out of the mazes. I mean, if she wanted you gone, she would have just flayed you. So what happened to your arm? Glances down at his arm for a moment, looks up and smiles. Kept coming off, so I had to stitch it up again. Also makes for a really good improvised weapon. And then, what do you know? Yeah, probably just liars, thieves, and all that. Okay, much less knowledge than the practical. Language of the Uyo. Let us speak in private, just the two of us. As you speak the language of the Uyo, the incarnation's eyes widen, and he stares at you. After a moment of silence, he replies in the same language. Only I know the language of the Uyo. How do you know it? You're correct. You are the only one who knows the language of the Uyo, so if I know the language of the Uyo, it must be you. He is silent, staring at you. If these others who are not you, for they do not know the... It is these others who are not you, for they do not know the language of the Uyo. He nods. Slowly, I hear you. This place confuses my perception. We are both you, and now we must become as one. He looks frightened. To your surprise, he reverts to normal speech, and all the inflections to his voice are gone. It is calm, level, and much like your own. I no longer wish to live like this. It's like there are layers beyond just the simple labels of paranoid, practical, and good. So, yeah, like paranoid is afraid. Practical, arrogant, stupid, get up his own ass. So you no longer have to. All the pain and worry and torment tears inside wipe it away. You have suffered much. You were born into a world where nothing made sense, where strangers claimed they knew of you. They blamed you for things you knew nothing of, and they tried to hurt you. He looks at you, and you watch as Incarnation loses mad gleam, and his eyes become more like your own. Yes. I will protect you now. You will know peace, for that is all you ever wanted, isn't it? Incarnation relaxes at your words, his eyes dimming as he locks gazes with you. There is the faintest of whispers, and he falls to the black stone with his collapse. You feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. More constitution. Blood of memories and strength and emotions, and you steady yourself, dizzy for a moment. Then your vision clears, and you're yourself once more. Alright. And then there is just a good Incarnation. Now, as for you, the man before you resembles you. His face seems calmer somehow. He gives a slight smile as you approach, and he nods as if in approval. Are you alright? So who are you? Have we ever had a name? Or was it just the first of us? The man chuckles softly. Know that I am your ally in this. I, like these others, have died my death in your mind, and this figment is all that remains. But who are you? Ah, his smile fades and he looks at you with concern. This must be disorienting for you. Let me try and explain. I am one of your incarnations. I was once lost and now I'm here again. So how is that possible? I do not know. Whatever you touched within the fortress has brought pieces of yourself to the surface. He pauses for a moment thinking. One of the others may know the means of how this came to be, but it is beyond me. Right. Well, if it's beyond you, it's beyond all of them, as we have seen. If you're a part of me, there are things I must know. So ask. I've had countless lives. We're the only 3 incarnations here. It seems like they've just been distilled into basic parts. That's why there are 3. Didn't know perhaps we were the 3 pieces that were somehow still present in your mind. Present how? Do not know for sure, but I would guess that when we die, traces of the former personality may remain in your mind. And I know that sometimes we may make ourselves felt. So how? When you're about to place yourself in danger, or we're close to realization, for example, I found that I could help prod you in the right direction. So you were the crawling sensation in my skull. You were the crawling sensation I kept feeling in the back of my skull. I'd be at a loss to describe how it felt to you, but possible, yes. So you were the echoes in our mind. Let's see, do you know why I want to become immortal? No, I do not. I think it was done out of fear. Perhaps one of the others knows, but not I. What makes you think it was done out of fear? The man smiles slightly. But there is no humor in it. If anything, it is a sad smile. What man wishes to die? He shakes his head slowly. But only the first of us will ever truly know the reason that brought us to this state. Sure enough. So, what was your life like? It was quiet and long. It was filled with much of the pain and joys that one would expect in life. I served as a cartographer for a time, and I walked the plains for several years. How did you die? In the end, I traveled upon the fields of Utopia. Terrible shadows took on life as I lay sleeping. I died as I felt their claws upon me. So ambushed by the shadows. They are the shades of all those that died in our place. The man looks pained. Yes, I know. I know that now. One cannot be in this place of regrets and not feel their agony. Good, but remorseful. I gave this fortune to allies, but they have been separated from me. Then I fear your friends are already dead. This place bears a hatred for the living. Oh, is that why we didn't see Mort? Because he's technically already dead. Alright, so how do we do this place? Do not know. Right, you already said that. Okay, I believe that's it then. In order to leave, you must again become part of me. Okay, don't know where you pulled that from. So will you do so? I had a suspicion we were not meant to exist as this, and as unnatural as our immortality is, the situation compounds it. He nods. Yes, I will merge with you. You know you will cease to exist. He nods. Yes, I know. Very well. One last thing, just this. Their Ignatian pauses for a moment, searching your features. Before I return to Oblivion, there's something I would know. The time for this, if you truly wish to help me, I need you to surrender yourself. Spare a little time for this. What do you wish to know? That's a bit rude. A bit terse. He studies your eyes, his expression somber. Did you live your life? The brief life you had, in the end, was it worth it? Seems so short. What little experience I enjoyed, and I do not wish to forget. You're born in a terrible place. I'm sorry to have lived. You're traveling too much to really appreciate it. Perhaps we will see after this matter has come to a close. And wisdom +1. Nods, and for a moment you think he's going to say something, but then he collapses, the life running out of him and into yours. As he falls to the black stones, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, making you shiver, and you know that incarnation is no more.
I feel stronger.
Try incarnation. Absorb all 3 incarnations in the Fortress of Regret's achievement. And there's Dayanara. Memorization up, characteristic points up. Yeah, that's kept at that. See, our intelligence should be capped thanks to the tattoos. Let's get. Do we need more charisma? No, let's get either strength or Connor Dex. Yeah, let's get Dex. A little bit harder to hit. And this one didn't have the other ones. We could have gotten rid of that one. Swapped it out for something else. Yeah, probably swapped out. Yeah, tattoo with weeping stones. Then again, it's only 10% resistance. It is more armor. Are we smart enough to use a bronze sphere yet? No. Oh, we're actually able to rest. Did not reach level 8. Alright, Dayanara. My love, at last I have found you. I searched for you after you were divided by the crystal. This fortress spans hundreds of miles, and I fear you are lost to me. Her ghostly eyes take your measure, searching your bodies for Really, searching your bodies for new wounds. Are you well? I think so. The crystal divided me, but I am one again. Now I am trapped here, however. I suspect trapping here was the crystal's true purpose, but it poses no barrier for one such as I. She closes her eyes. Much do my eyes see, and the halls of this fortress are well known to me. You are trapped here, my love. I shall see to it you are set free. Where do you wish to go? Right, rejoin your companions. Oh, I also let you know about stuff. Truth, when I brought you into the fortress, it was my intention that you die here. I needed someone to remain behind so that they would serve as a link to this place. I knew because you loved me so much that your love would stave off death and allow you to become spared, and that is why you suffer now. Wow, dropping that truth right when you need her the most. Nara's eyes faces masking to speak the words. It was necessary? No, it wasn't necessary. So I am sorry. Do you love me? If you say yes, my love, then nothing that has happened matters. Did not know you first, I have come to love you. Suffering to become mine. Yeah, but this version does not know her, only knows her through the memories. Sorry, Nara. I never knew you. Perhaps if I had met you under different circumstances. Oh, this feels like it's going to be a bad end. Then, this shall be the ending of things between us, my love. I have remained here for you for no other reason. I will help you one last time, then I shall travel beyond the eternal boundary as was meant. Then I will ask you one last thing and leave you in peace. I am trapped here. Can you help me? Okay. So she's at least willing to still help out one last time. She deserves her peace. Right, rejoin my companions. As you wish, my love. She stretches out her hand, touch my hand, and the walls of the fortress shall be no more.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
And she passes on.
I'm gone.
Oh, and they're all dead. Really, how did Mort die? Oh, it's just looting them? Alright, can't actually interact with them. Well, dead end for everyone.
So you have come. Then you shall die again.
Oh, is it straight to battle? No. We also have this. If we use this... Oh yeah, we can actually just kill ourselves right now. Also provide the final death. However, considering that there are no other souls to take our place, yeah, any other weapon probably would have done.
So you have come. You are unwelcome here, Broken One.
Alright, what have you done to my friends?
like you, they have but one life. And they wasted it for your sake.
Nope, no subtitles. There it is. Is the fate of all that follow you, Broken One. You have forgotten much. Why did you do it? They tried to harm me. Here, of all places, I defended myself in doing mortality. I defended myself in doing so. Mortality claimed them. Their deaths were by their own hand. I gave them the opportunity to depart this place, but they seemed determined to help you, despite the cost to themselves. So you killed them. Tiefling girl was especially fierce. Not really. I mean, we saw the fight. She went down actually pretty easily. In your defense, her feelings for you burned brighter than Elysium's fires. And this Nari, she was quite strong. Her tolerance for pain would have shamed the Batezu themselves. Took no pleasure in their deaths. So then why did you do it? It was not my will. It was not I that brought them here. All of them had a choice, and they chose to die for you. And you chose to kill them during the fight. It has always been the way of all that follow you, for they are tormented souls, seeking release, but they know not why. You have forgotten this, and you shall again. I know you for what you are. You are my mortality. Bum, bum, bum. Your armor is twisted like the tree branches. Such things speak of Rebel's magic. Yes, I am that which was split from you by that hag's power. I am that which walks with all my life. With all life, my voice is death a rattle. At last breath in the throat, the whisper of a dying man. I have been freed from the prison of your flesh. Right, freed from me. The moment I split from your cancerous shell, I knew life. I knew freedom. I shall not surrender it to you. We were not meant to be separated, and the planes have suffered because of our separation. You know nothing of meaning and separation. Before your memory dies again, know that we were never meant to be as one. This shall be the last time you and I speak, Broken One. Nearly one-on-one fight. Can we get answers? I will nudge you this one last time, then this fortress shall be silent again. Questions are... You had done everything you can to prevent us from meeting face to face. Why? Do you think I fear to face you, Broken One? I do not. I mean, kind of do, considering that, yeah, the only time he ever confronts us is like in this fortress. We have to go to him. An iron golem forged from the weapons of war told me this once. When one kills from a distance and does not show himself, it speaks of weakness. It is how a coward fights. My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One. Else it will be my hand on your throat. With each of your deaths, I may not travel beyond these fortress walls for long. Why not? I don't believe it. I think you're afraid to confront me, or else you're lying to me. And there's another reason for you to remain here. You know nothing. Why is sustaining this place so important for you? If you're truly as powerful as you say, why would you want to remain here? There's nothing here. It is my fortress. It is my home. And what a home it is too. Mortared from my regrets, and nothing but the shades of those we murdered filling in its halls, abandoned relics of the past languishing beneath dust, and the life-draining energies of the negative material plane to feast the eyes on. There are words for places like this. They are called prisons. Every word betrays your ignorance, Broken One. The fortress is silent. All that come here dies before intruding into my presence, and the shadows are quiet creatures. I think you have to remain here, along with the shadows and the ghosts, because that's what you become. I don't think you sustain this place at all. I think it sustains you. Interesting. I remain here by choice. Sure you do. Really, so when you said you can't journey beyond this fortress for long, you were lying. And how is it possible that a fortress built for my regrets needs you to sustain it? I will see you die 1,000 deaths for your insolence, Broken One. You are an intruder within these walls, and I shall see to it you never return. I mean, you say that, but all the shadows constantly attacking did kinda help lure the Nameless One here. Kinda like made a reason to actually come here. Right, other questions. Okay, I may be immortal, but Ravel told me the ritual was flawed. Whenever I die, I lose a fraction of my mind. In time after many deaths, I shall lose the ability to even think for myself. It is of no matter. You cannot die, your mind may be lost, but your flesh will live on. That is all that is needed. Why? We share a link, you and I, however small. I do not wish you destroyed, only far from me. Ah, so he basically fears his own death. So why have you been trying to kill me all this time? So you didn't want to kill me because if I were to die, that link would be broken. You cannot die. Well, if I cannot die, then you can't. If I cannot die, then you can't exist. You're my mortality. Perhaps once, no longer. I have changed. I have transcended and become something greater. But he's still afraid that's not the case. Perhaps so, but at your core, you're still my mortality. If I die, you die. You know nothing of what you speak. Your words are hollow, as is your shell. Trying to convince yourself. I think I know exactly what I'm saying. If I were to be destroyed, you would be destroyed. You listen, but you do not hear. Know that you cannot die. Yeah, but we can now, actually. I had to go and forge a weapon that can kill even me. All I needed was to be brought to a place cut off from the rest of the planes, so my immortality could not draw upon other lives. Here I am. You lie. Hold the blade, do I? Look upon this blade, see its nature. If you are as all-knowing and as all-powerful as you claim, then you'll know that this is a weapon that can unmake me. And since we share a link, it is a blade that can unmake you. You will not dare such a thing. Oh, cool, we could just end it right here. But we need to try to bring them back to life if that's possible. You know I would. After all the misery you put me through, I would gladly step right through your spectral hide. No, I will use the blade on myself if you do not surrender to me. You and I will both be destroyed. It would be a fool's gesture. Your death would have no meaning. As I see it, I have two choices. Either I kill myself with this blade, or let you kill me again and again, losing but few pieces of mind I have left. I think I'd prefer the quick death, unless you have a third solution. There is no resolution to this matter. You will surrender the blade, then you will submit. You will leave this fortress and you will leave without your memory. There is no other solution. Of course there is. There is one other one. Reunite with me. We'll become one again, as we were meant to be. You know not what you do. If we are reunited, there shall be an ending. There shall be no future for us. We shall go on to further torments. It is better that happen than the multiverse continue to suffer because of us. We become one, we shall suffer. There's too much of the nature of the first one in us for us to be saved. We shall be damned. You know not what you do. Alright, so what is it about the first one that is so problematic? No, I know very well what I do, and I think this is the only answer. Prepare yourself. Know that I've always hated you, Broken One. When we are one, I will continue to hate you. When your shell dies at last, know that I shall take pleasure in your death. Right, you can live with that, so can the planes. Know that my hatred for you will unmake the planes. Prepare yourself. We shall be as one again until your last moment's life. Alright, before you do that, revive the others. I am mortality itself. The nature of life and death is something I know. Something I know well. When we are one, my knowing shall be yours. Parting Star defeated your adversary. Achievement unlocked. And he has become exactly ultimate power. All that knowledge and all that power from all those lifetimes, all suddenly as one. As you reach out with your power, more suddenly floats into the air. Hold up, Chief. You don't need to resurrect me. I was just kind of lying there, you know, listening to you too. You are feigning death. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm already dead, and Chief, what happened to your voice? I am something else now. Time runs short, and soon time and fate will catch up with me. I will return you to Sigil Mord if you wish it. Well, return me? What about you? Come on, Chief. I may be a coward, but there's no way I'm leaving you in this place. Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. You may not go where I will soon be. Well, I could go with you anyway, Chief, if you wanted me to. I mean, we've been through worse. Not this time. Perhaps one day you and I will meet again. On another plane, but not now.
But, it's been a pleasure, Chief.
Farewell, Mort. Anna, you reach out with your power. There's a rush of air and Anna stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it, confused. Anna, are you alright? Anna's eyes are widen as she hears her voice. What happened to your voice? Your voice is like echoes, it is. I have changed. I am something else now, and I cannot remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil if you wish it. Well, Anna opens her mouth and pauses. Where are you going? Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. There's a place reserved for one such as I on the lower planes. It is punishment of a sort. But I don't want you to go. I will not forget how much you were willing to sacrifice for me, Anna. Anna nods. She looks like she's about to say something else, but then falls silent. But the unspoken thought remains in her mind, lingering. I do not need your words to know your heart, Anna. Farewell. As your power touches him, Dakan takes a staggered breath and then looks up weakly. Looks like he's barely clinging to life. Awakened Dakan of Shrek lore, last wielder of the Karak blade. As he hears your words, Dakan slowly nods. Your voice. Have you at last come to know yourself? Yes, it was a difficult thing, and it cost many lifetimes, many suffers so that I might know myself again. The knowing of oneself is a difficult path. In knowing it, I know where I shall soon be bound. Time and fate come here even as we speak, and I will not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Dakan, if you wish. Dakan falls silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp, as if a severing link. Know that once I owed you a debt. Know that you saved my life, and know that I followed you to settle that debt.
I have paid for your life with mine. The debt is settled.
True enough. Farewell, Dakan. Our two deaths were as one. You will leave this place with your freedom. Quite the experience for her. Your power charges falls from grace. She rises dizzily to her feet. Even disoriented, she somehow manages to maintain her composure. Fall from grace looks up, and she holds her eyes for a moment. Then she smiles, but it is a slight smile that carries more sadness than anything else. Your voice. So you have found yourself at last. Yes, the price was high. The cost was many lifetimes, mine and others. The price of such a thing is seldom measured in copper. Fall from grace studies your features. Are you still? I am still the one you know, but my perspective has changed. I have not forgotten you if that is your fear. Fall from grace smiles again. Same sad smile as before. No, that was not my fear. I cannot remain here for much longer. My punishment calls, and fate and time shall soon be here. I will return you to Sigil if you wish. That is not my wish. Fall from grace reaches forward, and her hand lightly touches your arm. There's a slight tingling sensation, barely felt. Then she takes it away. I will find you again, no matter where in the lower planes, you will. Just as you shall be able to find me. The power of 20 or so charisma. It may be a long time where I'm bound. Time is not measured in years, and the crimes I have committed are stronger than any cage. No cage shall separate us, and no plane shall divide us. Fall from Grace's face becomes like a stone. Keep thinking of me, and we shall meet again. That is impressive, considering we didn't actively romance her. I shall not forget all you sacrificed for me. She shakes her head. Just do not forget me. Time lays waste to all things, but I shall fight it as long as I can.
Time is not your enemy. Forever is.
Perhaps so. Farewell, Grace. And Nordum, what will you have to say about this? You reach out with your power, shaping the soul into Nordum's shape. Impressive considering he's a construct. I wonder how that works. Back into the Modron's body. There's a shudder from Nordum's frame, and he springs to his feet. Nordum blinks, the shutter of his eyes clicking rapidly, then the shutters dilate to points, as if he's squinting at you. Your voice exceeds standard recognition parameters. I have become whole again. I have changed, but I shall not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Nordum, if you wish. Query: where is your next destination? Nordum will follow you and protect you. I have committed many crimes across many lifetimes. I go now to a place of punishment. You cannot come with me. Branching query: do you not require or do you not want presence of Nordum? You cannot follow Nordum. It is not my choice. There are other powers that now rule my actions. They always did. But now they know me for what I am, and they come even as we speak. Nordum whirls and clicks for a moment. Then his crossbows begin clicking and twanging in his hands. Nordum surrenders gratitudes. He helped Nordum find his identity. He helped me find mine. I give you your freedom, Nordum. Explore, learn, grow. We may meet again on another plane in time far from now. Response heard and acknowledged. Nordum now awaiting said day. Hold on to your logic, Nordum. You'll find it a greater shield than most of the passions that rule the planes.
The issue no longer equals total logic.
Farewell, Nordum. And there he goes, banished off to the Blood War, to forever fight against armies of demons, or other demons. And that is it. Nice little talking ending, no fighting. And a nice little bit of nostalgia after playing all this. Still a fairly enjoyable game. Wish it could have had a sequel or a remake. Definitely not gonna Baldur's Gate 3 engine. That would have been definitely something, especially with like full voice acting and all that, and special effects. Yep. Definitely a journey. So much philosophical stuff covered, different perspectives, especially the setting. Quite a bit different than usual D&D settings. Oh, neat. Keith David was a Valor, someone we did not get. John the Lance with Trias? Wasn't that Q from Star Trek? Mitch Pileggi, was that? Ah, some names I somewhat recognize. But yeah, I really like the Planescape setting. So many different things going on there with all the factions and all the people from different planes of existence kind of all merging together and seeing how different their existences are. How bizarre they are, how normal it is. Yeah, like the giant the metal golem that was just working its way to entropy, the modrons being all clockwork and marching through the planes for purposes that only they know. So yeah, definitely interesting experience. Missed a lot of stuff though, considering that we never reached the max major level. Yeah, I never got to the ability to cast level 8 or 9 spells. And then we still have, and there's always the option of playing the fighter or thief focused. Kind of curious as how those would go, since a lot of the dialogue options are determined by your intelligence and wisdom. So would have missed a lot of things going those ways, but definitely would have been a different playstyle. And even though, well, it was a bit remastered, so they did take care of quite a few bugs, even though we did have, a number of crashes. Nothing too bad though. Probably the worst issue was that one bug with the enemy still attacking during the cutscene. Otherwise, pretty stable experience. And then even when it did crash, it was still loaded pretty quickly. Yeah, kind of depressing that they never made another game in the Planescape setting. Well, there were definitely areas for fighting. A lot of it was about the dialogue. Oh, it wasn't one crash like one time per stream, nearly. Yeah, just about on that level. So, multiple crashes, but like once per stream. But thankfully, this game just loads really quickly, so wasn't that bad. I think the closest I've heard being similar to this game was I forgot the name of it. Oh yeah, it is pretty good holding getting that many crashes for such an old game, even if it was remastered. Especially all the bug fixes as well. There was another game that was similar to it, developed later. Forgetting the name of it. I have it. And where was it? Like, it even has a similar name. No, not those. I want to say Tyranny, but that's Pillars of Eternity. Where is it? It's not even like a super complicated name either. Oh well, just one of those names that just slips out of the tip of your mind.
Yeah, it was a great nostalgia experience going on. Kind of nice just to have a nice short adventure and side quests that don't go on forever. But then on the other hand, though, sometimes considering the game, would have been nice to have been able to experience it a bit longer. But yeah, that was the end of Planescape Torment. So ending a bit early today. Next week we'll be coming back with Pillars of Eternity. Another CRPG, not as old, but still a few years out. Kind of mood for more CRPGs, so hopefully there'll be more voice acting on it. Shouldn't gameplay or game length wise, I think it's about similar to this, maybe a little bit longer. But kind of got a mood for that one because Avowed came out. Played that. Not as bad as people were saying, at least I feel like, but kind of missing some context from some of the previous games, so it felt like it was probably a good time to actually get around to play those games. So that is starting on Sunday next week. Tomorrow will be a new RimWorld run. I believe I have all the mods I want for it. Just need to get them all tested out, make sure everything works. And yeah, should be able to start properly tomorrow with that. And then Saturday will be the continuation of Total War Warhammer 3. Yeah, nothing much left for this one. Would have been nice though if we had a bit more of a prologue with the other characters though. Probably that's the main part that's lacking, I feel like. Did have some hints with, like, say, Grace saying that she would actually search for the Nameless One somehow. Bit odd of that though. Probably felt like that would have been more appropriate for Anna to have said, but oh well. It's just how things go. So that being said, yeah, just gonna be ending things here early today. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow or subscribe to the channel depending on where you prefer watching, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube for notifications when we're online. Otherwise, there is social media for updates and notifications. Twitter is at Imre_W, IMRE_EE, and Blue Sky is at Imre-W, IMRE-EE. And if you don't feel like dealing with the social medias, I do try to stream every day at the same time, usually between 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. US Central, usually give or take 10 minutes, though today was a bit earlier since it was the end of the game. And yeah, regardless of those weird starting times, towards the middle it is more reliable when I'm here. That being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you to those who happen to stop by the stream live as well. Thank you to those who may end up watching the VOD. Hope you're all reasonably entertained. They have a good day or night, whichever may have to be, and that you stop by again next time. With that, thank you and goodbye. Yep, see you all.